Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for your weekly roundup of all the sporting events of the week. It's Roundabout, it's back again on the Roundabout, the location that we love to see on a Monday morning. And I must say it's very windy and it's trying to move me about here. Everybody settle down, yeah, God and all of the higher powers and whatnot, yeah, settle that wind down because I'm trying to concentrate. Things to say and a lot to do in this episode, so let's get into it because we ain't got much time before tornado hits. Do you know what I'm saying? God knows what this one's called. Maybe it's called Bruno Fernandes. The tornado that is Bruno Fernandes, yeah? Wow, what a game that was at Old Trafford. Manchester United 2, Arsenal 1. This brother decided that he was going to be prime Kevin De Bruyne. He said, I've got assists. You want me to pass into space, set up chances on the transition? No problemo. And I was like, wow, this there's some technique going on here. What a performance from Manchester United. And to be fair, Arsenal actually played very well as well, but it kind of played into Manchester United's hands, similar to Liverpool. And really, when you look back on it, you think, did Arsenal need to go gung-ho as much as they did? Because they were top of the league, any result keeps them there, and we know, yes, they're not in a title race, but in terms of just going away from home and picking up something and moving on, you remain unbeaten. It's a good point to take at Old Trafford when they've had so many wins on the bounce. But Manchester United set up perfectly. They sat in, they tucked in, they didn't get too, overconfident, they didn't try and, play to the crowd or play to the people. They said, listen, we know what we do best at the moment. We haven't yet got our style imprinted. We're going to sit off, we're going to transition, and we're going to be effective, and we're going to be prolific. And that's exactly what they did. They went in, they transitioned, they moved forward quickly with ease, and that first goal, it just lovely Sancho to Rashford to Anthony on his debut, and that Peter Jury commentary was a beautiful moment. It was wonderful, I'm not going to lie, and it was just a lovely composed finish. He'd done a lot of tap dancing on the right wing, do you know what I'm saying, the samba and that, but he actually put the ball in the back of the net. The efficiency, the potency was there, and it was very much needed. And then Arsenal get back into the game, and it was deserved. On the run of play, I felt like by the time that Saka goal went in, I'd say outside the first 10-15 minutes, Arsenal were pretty good. They were on the ball, they were controlling things, they were trying to create opportunities. They had the offside goal with Martinelli that was disallowed. Wonderful finish, by the way. Sorry, not offside, actually a foul in the build-up, which I felt was a bit soft. And we're going to get into refereeing decisions and VAR because I feel like this weekend has been an absolute travesty, an absolute disgrace. I am more than disgruntled. I am absolutely disappointed and disillusioned and discombobulated with the absolute disarray that I'm seeing in terms of the decision making. It is ridiculous. The decision making by the higher powers that be, not God, not the trees, not the wind beside me, the referees, you lot were absolutely unbelievable. So inconsistent, and it's so beautiful. It's going to just transition me into my next game, Chelsea. Ah, how lovely. You've got the PGMLOL, whatever the hell that's called, Premier League said we need a review. We need a review of the cornet goal. The cornet goal. Clearly it was the wrong decision. Outrage amongst the media. Outrage. Oh my God, we've never seen anything like this before. This was absolutely disgraceful. Yes, we have at Stamford Bridge, literally a couple of weeks ago, you absolute plebs, yeah, you donkeys, yeah, just pure bias. I'm sick of it because when we get a decision against us, there's nobody anywhere around to say anything. There's nobody that wants to voice their opinions. Oh, Chelsea, a hair pull, Cucurella, getting like he's in the barbers, huh? He's on the football pitch, he's looking like he's in the barbers getting a haircut, getting dragged down, impeded, but no one's got anything to say. It's a great dramatic comeback by Tottenham. That's right. Bang, there's your image. But when it comes to Chelsea now, bang, completely different story. There's your image. Oh my God. Robbery, daylight robbery. Listen, I don't disagree. I feel like it was definitely unlucky and very harsh. But my God, am I going to be so shameless and tell you that I am so happy to see the situation unfold. And I'm so happy to say that, do you know what? It doesn't matter because it balances itself out. And that's wonderful. So I'm not complaining. I'm really not complaining. On top of this as well, when I'm talking about... Why do people see a camera and just want to conversate? Like, just do your thing. Who is trying to talk to me? Like, stopping cars and shit. Like, bro, this is the new age. We have cameras, we film. This is what we do in the new age. This is how we put food on our table, put noodles on our pot. Why are you out here talking to me, distracting me while I'm in the middle of my storytelling? I'm sick and tired of this shit. Every time I come outside with a camera, people are, oh my God, oh my God, wow. My brother in Christ, yeah, It ain't that deep. Relax yourself. Just do what you're doing and let me do what I'm doing. So anyway, let's move on because I've got a lot to say. I just think it's a bit lopsided, the reaction. I think it's very, very hilarious and I'm enjoying every single last drop of it. Put it into my veins. But is this sustainable for Chelsea? Absolutely not. But I've spoken about that in another video where I've gone into great detail about what I want Chelsea to improve going forward in the coming matches and who I want to see potentially against Dinamo Kiev. I'll show you later in the preview. But if you want to click that video there, you'll see 5 things that I think Chelsea would look at and think about changing in the next couple of weeks just to get the gears moving and the ball rolling. Liverpool dropped points at Everton, the big Merseyside derby, no goals. Really surprising. And in fact, again, could have been a winner for Cody, but slightly off. And this was actually correct, to be fair. But what wasn't correct was Coutinho against Manchester City. That was bullshit. Again, wonderful, well-taken goal. Off the bar and in. And you lot want to ruin it and spoil it with a wrong call offside. Are you thick? Are you actually tapped in your brain cells? Offside. It's so easy to call. How do you get that wrong? It's 2022 and you still in your brain cells are getting that wrong. It's insane to me. Something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong on planet Earth where the Premier League, the most financially stable, impactful, global league in the world, has all this money floating about, but when it comes to referees and VAR and decisions, we have the most incompetent, useless individuals running the show. And I asked this question. I've already said that I think there should be post-match press conferences for referee, maybe even pay them more, because then now the real pressure is going to be on, the competition is going to be there for better standards. You pay people more, you tend to get higher quality. Goes with the train drivers, isn't it? The strikes and that. So just do it here. I wish the referees would go on strike because we probably get some fairer results. But I want to see an individual panel of people now come in and actually start to look at things and say, do you know what? We're going to review things now because the FA, you man are corrupt. You man are so biased. Hopefully I'm not, stepping out of line there. Fine me, but you won't find Moyes. Oh yeah, more double standards. Tuchel, fined. David Moyes not. Both say the same thing. Both cuss out the referees. But you ain't got nothing to say about Avia. Anyway, let's just move on. So yeah, Liverpool drop points, Man City drop points, and the title race for me is still over. It's funny because every time Man City drop points, you think that opens up for everybody else to get involved, and it doesn't because Liverpool continue to keep dropping points as well. That Haaland, De Bruyne connection is filthy. It is illegal. It is absolutely unbearable, but it is working and it is brilliant to see, even though it is very much impeding me and my life and my future dreams and hopes of winning the Premier League are just fading away because it's really who is going to stop this institution that they're becoming. So it's tough. But Ivan Toney, this is the new Didier Drogba. Are you seeing the free kick, the class? I ain't never seen a striker score a free kick like that in a hot minute. He is the truth. That just, god damn, the technique was just unstoppable. Brentford absolutely dispatching and dismantling of the opposition in Leeds, and obviously Brighton as well, dispatching and dismantling of Leicester. It's really violent out there on them streets. I'm not gonna lie. Potter, Brentford are playing good stuff. Everybody's playing some good, decent football. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind getting involved, Chelsea. I wouldn't mind. Some nice football being played. Some good football being played out there in the Prem, man. It's nice to see. I'm not going to lie to you. It's nice. Tottenham obviously did their thing. It's not worth talking about. I can't lie to you. Like, whatever. Who cares? We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. Let's move on, because F1. We want to get into the F1 a little bit, yeah. Verstappen won. And I didn't do the watch along for it, and I'm actually so glad I didn't because Hamilton was so close, more than you can believe, so close to winning. But of course, Mercedes decided that we're gonna swap, gonna get the soft tyres on. We're gonna get the soft tyres on. We're gonna leave you on the mediums, and we're gonna take away your buffer of George Russell, who's the only person stopping Verstappen from actually getting in front of you. He's the buffer. He's the person, the man in the middle, and we're gonna take him out, put him on new tyres. And we're going to leave you to die. And we're going to leave you to die, and Verstappen's just going to cook you. And then George is going to cook you, and then Leclerc's going to cook you as well. You just left my man Hammy out to die, fam. Like, maybe we should have switched tyres, but then he would probably still have ended up second. So it's like, do you leave him out there on the tyres that aren't perfect, but try and hold that lead and just go ultra Fernando Alonso defensive? Or do you take him off and finish 2-3 anyway? For me, Just leave George there, man in the middle, and make that shit difficult. But Mercedes, they're effed up, I'm not going to lie. And I'm sure Lewis is absolutely fuming. He was swearing so much on radio. Verstappen wins again. It is so done. The title race is finitoed. Ferrari did not compete. Their strategy was non-existent throughout the season. They decided, we don't need strategy. What the hell is that? What's strategy? We don't need strategy. We're Ferrari. Bellissimo. Just like, bruh, you have to bring your strategy. Like, you have to bring organization. You have to bring detail. You have to bring, ideas to the table. You can't just send your drivers out there and just combust, which is what their engine did so many times. So Verstappen's basically won this shit. Wins the Dutch Grand Prix. It is what it is. We move on with our lives. Barcelona did their thing as well. Slapped up Sevilla. It was sad to see. Tchouaméni man in the match for Real Madrid as well. And Spanish football continues to keep Spanishing. You know what I mean? Hollering that. And yeah, that's about it. So, it's the weekly roundup and all that. Controversial weekend, lots of drop points for Big Six teams. Remember when we said one time where everybody won and we ain't never going to see this again? Well, we ain't. And everybody be dropping points this weekend. It was absolutely wild to see. Just trying to think of anything else I've forgotten. Oh yes, smash up the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you're taking me to 29k. We're so close. You know how excited I am? Like, we're really pushing to that 30k. You don't understand. This is a dream. Like, I'm really enjoying this journey with you guys, man. And the videos you guys seem to be enjoying them more. I got a little bit of a team now. We're killing it, man. We're really putting the work in, as you saw with the video where I did the whole 2 faces and that, and it was a lot on deadline day. And yeah, man, you man seem to like the music and shit, you know what I'm saying? Bopping your head to that shit as well, you know what I mean? Getting stuck in. I like it. It's good. And we're not far from 30k, and we're pushing for 50k this season. Big milestones, big dreams, and Twitch as well. Don't even forget, if you want to go over there and follow, all of the watch-alongs are there. I was absolutely bricking it against West Ham, so you're missing all the action there. I was literally hiding behind my chair for a good 10 minutes when we conceded, because I was that fuming. And yeah, man, listen, we keep pushing, hustling, double uploads are coming, maybe even a triple, you never know. Shit gets real scary out in these streets. Speaking of scary, it's dark, too many people have looked at me, eye contact has been made, awkward stares have been had, and it's time to get my ass inside, because there's lateness, there's greatness out in these streets, and I ain't trying to be caught by the ops. You already know how it goes. In a bit, people. Peace. 29k, mad.